Hello, this is VonTom 2020 with 2020 MC Gaming back on FrilCraft's Patreon server FrilCraft to do some more building and maybe farming. I'm not really sure what we're going to get into today, but you can see behind me the town. We keep calling it the compound. I'm not sure. We need a name for the compound. It's starting to look a little bit more like a city. We need a name. We need a proper name. So suggestions if you got some. But anyway, we're done with the tops of the towers. We got them lit up so no mobs will appear, and it's time to put the domes on. So these 4 blocks right here represent approximately where the dome is going to begin, and we're going to do that in prismarine brick like I've mentioned before, and it's going to span this entire area, and it will be visible from down in there once I get the interior done, whatever I do with that. So we are going to start off with putting in the simple bits along the side, and we're just going to build our way up, and then the dark oak right here is going to be part of a, say, ribbed structure. Gonna look kind of spiny and ribbed, and it's also gonna be where we're gonna place some lights. So I don't have a lot of experience building domes. This is actually the first building I've ever done where I built a large dome. I'm really excited about it. I referred to a website called Plots. Link in the description. The thing is really cool. It gives you the proper math for building domes and circles and ellipses in Minecraft. Very cool. All right, up the ladder for the 18th time today, this hour, and here is the dome. Now the little ribs, I don't know what you'd call those, spine, deserve to be seen by slow fall potion. So we have just had a slow fall potion. We are going to use that to get a nice slow view from the outside. Yes, this is flying, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. The slow approach. And you can see it unfolding before us. Isn't that cool? I like the little antenna thingy I got up there. Not really an antenna, but, you know, the antenna thingy. We need some more lights up here on top, around the battlement, so that we don't have mobs up here all the time, but yeah, see, if you ever want to get a really good look at your base from the air, nice little angle, slow fall potion. Way to go. I feel like I should be listening to opera or classical music or something right here. And here we go. Let's go through the inside. Yeah. So what we have accomplished so far is actually the easy part. The hard part is coming up, where everything you see in front of you, that desert, will be converted into cathedral. It's going to take a while, but the end result is probably going to be pretty... Yeah, jump when you have slow fall potion on. It's actually pretty funny. You get that little... Oh. They're coming after me. Yeah, there we go. Slow fall. You know, every time I drink a potion, I want to hurl the glass bottle at the ground. It just doesn't break. Pity. Yeah, so anyway, got to recycle the bottle. It's got recycle value, and that slow fall potion is cool. So, potion, shulker, Sherpa number 6. So we are about halfway done, maybe 2/3 of the way done with dome number 2. And we are we're well on our way to getting these front towers sorted out. And after we get the domes up, we're going to tie them into the very center, the center body of the building right down there. And then we'll start work on the interior. All right, so this interior is just going to be a real mess. I haven't got a great plan for it yet. I have absolutely no idea. You know, we discussed at the beginning putting like a cactus farm in here, going all the way up to the top. And then we abandoned those plans because I could not figure out how to tie it into the building without it being completely visible at all times. All right, I think we're done. So let's take a look. Move further away here. Let's take a look. And there it is, coming into view. Very cool. So I was hoping to for them to be a little bit more visible from the ground, but I didn't want them to be like for the domes to be like right up against the edge of the building. I wanted them to be inset a little bit. I guess that's the proper word, so that they weren't going right up to the edge of the building. And it was a struggle for balance, and they look like they're a little bit small, but they do tie in pretty good. Every time I'm looking at it, though, that orange beam from the beacon is getting in the way. I'm going to have to find a new location for the beacon, especially when I get to the back side. It won't reach. Okay, so what are we going to do next? We got to figure out how to join the walls right there to the front gate right here. And it's not going to be easy. Okay, the reason it's not going to be easy is because I really don't have a plan for it. I'm going to have to do a little bit of improv. And you can see the towers are so dark on the inside. I might have to go ahead and work on that first. I might have to go into the creative world and hang out there for a little while and figure out what's going to happen here. Moments like this, I end up just flying around the thing looking at it because I can't figure out what to do next. Walk can attest to the fact that I've been frequently taking a day off from building here so I can go to my creative world and figure out what to do next because I really don't have a plan. All right, I had an idea. And what I did was I built the front gate all the way up and then joined the arches in and added another layer to the grand, the same design I had for the grand archways, added that inside layer right up against the gate and kind of arched it the same way, and I think it ties up nice. It still looks a little plain though. I might have to zhuzh it up with some lights or some banners or some torches or something. And we have our signature banner, the pumpkin. You've probably seen it in some of my other videos. I like pumpkin farms. What can I say? So anyway, gonna probably have to put a couple of lights there. Somewhere on that wall. Once I put the ceiling on, I know it's going to be really, really dark in here. So even with the lights in the floor, it's going to be the ceiling will be shrouded in darkness. Okay, so we're going to. I'll lose him. Alright, so the front wall that extends up above the gate on the way in, we're going to have to fit the ceiling, or the roof, onto the back side of it. I need to figure out what I'm going to do there, too. Again, I haven't got a whole lot of a plan here for tying them up together, and I want to have this walkway back here go around the domes. Yeah. I want you to be able to walk around up here and look down at these things, and I want it to join up to the very front also. Yeah, so if I could quit falling. And I added a portcullis coming down through the gate there. I thought it would be a cool way to make that mesh up nicely. Okay, and here we go with the main ceiling. The main ceiling is going to be an arched, long arched dome that is going to lay down, drape across the grand archways, and we're going to hang some chandeliers from it. We're going to try to keep it nice and lit, but also we want to have enough darkness up here that that it will be visible, but it will also have a little bit of a shrouded look. We want that kind of, we want it to have a little bit of mystique. We don't want it to be like, blazing bright. And I think this will wrap that up. So it's stretching down the entire length now. I'm sure the inside is an absolute mess. I mean, I'm sure it's really dark down in there, but we'll be adding some details like what's on the dome there in the dark oak. I think that'll be cool. And a flyby. So this is what you see. Yeah, that gate needs something. The front entrance definitely needs something, but the arches are looking nice. You can see that backlit effect with the torches behind the archways. Yeah, nice effect. So definitely need to put the chandeliers in and light up that front gate to keep that thing, no, we can't even see the detail on it. Okay, the chandeliers are going in. There's one. Ignore the big redstone block. Okay, so putting in a little bit of a base. I'm not sure what you call these things. The base from which the chandelier will hang, and my favorite part, the fences. That's why I need a witch farm. I need a witch farm for the sticks. On our other server, we have a witch farm. You AFK there every now and again. You get like a double chest full of sticks. This whole turning logs into sticks things, it's nonsense. Absolutely hate it. So this part right here is going to kind of broaden out and hold the body of the chandelier, and I wanted the fence bits to stick out over the edge each side of the chandelier in order to give it a kind of I don't want you look up and all you see is lights. I wanted to have a little bit of a supporting framework, if you will, kind of behind the chandelier that you could see from the ground. So they're going to be sticking out a little bit and give it that, make that framework look kind of visible. And hopefully we won't fall. I'm gonna make that video. I promise. I'm gonna make that video. I'm gonna put all the footage of me, including like the 2 or 3 times I fell making the other chandeliers, and I'm gonna put it all in. All right, redstone block in the middle, and cap it off, and it's time to go back down. I usually like to use slime blocks for stuff like this, mostly because when you're columning up, you move slower when you're walking on it. It puts you in like a crouch speed. But you can also break them without tools, which is the coolest thing. Just remember, if you fall while you're in crouch mode and land on a slime block, you won't bounce. You'll take damage. So this looks like a good place to call it for today. We've finished up the chandeliers for this section, and they're looking really good. It's keeping the place lit. You can see the detail on the front gate now, and that's really nice. That's what we were going for. So with that, I'd just like to thank you for stopping by, and please remember to like and subscribe. Check out our Twitter page, and keep looking forward to more videos. Also, check out FrilCraft's YouTube channel and his Patreon server. It's a great place full of great builders. Anyway, thanks so much for stopping by, and have a great one. Bye.